Hey, okay, this is Ken from the Information Nation bringing you some more stuff. Today is an intro video for Operation Cannabis. Now, I want to welcome you to the beginning of Operation Cannabis. And let's get a few things straight right off the bat. If you're a stoner looking for cool shit, this is not the place for you. And if you're an anti-legalization person who thinks that cannabis should never be legal, then you may want to stick around because you might learn something. However, if you know the benefits of ingesting cannabis and its healing properties, this is a place for you to get active. It's very easy to make a difference, and I hope you'll let me show you how. Some of you may have read Dale's homepage on my website, theinformationnation.com. Her death has prompted me to become an activist in a movement to get cannabis legalized across the board, all 50 states. After many hours of research, I've discovered that the government refuses to even take cannabis off Schedule I listing. In case you don't know what a Schedule I listing is, well, here it is stated in the DEA's own website. So Schedule I drug substances or chemicals are defined as drugs with no currently accepted medical use and a high potential for abuse. Some examples of Schedule I drugs are LSD, marijuana, cannabis, ecstasy, methaqualone, peyote. Now they say it has no medical purpose. Well, actually, no, see the way they got it phrased is no currently accepted medical use. Well, that's a load of crap, and I'm going to show it to you. So I'm going to show you a short clip video. It's part of a full-length feature film called Ride with Larry. Larry has Parkinson's disease. And what I think you're going to find out is that, yes, medical marijuana or cannabis has a great benefit to people not only with Parkinson's disease, but later on we'll get into some of the other diseases. So here's Ride with Larry, just a clip.
Hi Larry, how are you?
Come in.
Good to see you. How you feeling?
It's been a bit of a rough week.
Really? And the best way to take it is put it under your tongue and rub it in your cheek. Don't do too much, you're going to be asleep all afternoon. You know what you should do?
No.
Don't try to communicate, just relax. See what happens.
We know from animal experiments that the endogenous cannabinoid system is very important in regulating motor activity, that very type of activity that is impaired in Parkinson's disease. From animal experiments, we also know that boosting certain branches of the endocannabinoid system is helpful in relieving symptoms of Parkinson's. Finally, from anecdotal information, we know that certain patients who smoke marijuana experience relief of their symptoms.
I think you're calmed down.
So quickly.
Isn't that amazing?
He used just a single drop, and his hands afterwards were rock steady, and the dyskinesia left.
The voice is coming back.
It works most of the time.
In fact, it's... Did you guys eat lunch?
Are you hungry now?
Funny I am. Actually, a person like me could really use marijuana. It makes me pretty angry that I can't get it in my home state.
The number one frustration that I have is knowing that there is this untapped potential that comes from what marijuana is teaching us to generate new medicines, and being stuck because of financial issues or political issues. That is extremely frustrating.
We now know that medical marijuana controls dyskinesia, and yet it's not available to us.
So it just goes to show you that their statement of having no accepted medical use is without a doubt the most ridiculous statement about cannabis I've ever heard. Either the DEA is just plain ignorant, or they're deliberately keeping the benefit of cannabis from the public in order to protect the pharmaceutical industry's profits. After all, cancer treatment alone is a $100 billion a year industry plus. Now you think about this. Later on, we'll get in one of the other videos that I've got coming up. We'll get into how much Larry is spending. But a $100 billion a year industry, that's just on cancer treatment. And cannabis will treat other diseases like Crohn's disease, type 2 diabetes, epilepsy, PTSD, and so many others. And from what I found out, over 200 diseases can be treated or controlled with cannabis and have little or no adverse side effects. Operation Cannabis is a grassroots movement for the legalization of cannabis, or at least its removal from Schedule I drug. Once this is done, it'll be open up for all kind of research. Much of the research has already been done in countries around the world, such as Israel and Spain are just two. Did you know that Israel gives cannabis to their troops? Gives it to them to control their PTSD? What's wrong with this country? Well, okay, here's what I'm proposing. How about you go to my website, The Information Nation, and copy the To Whom It May Concern letter. Paste it into your word processor and print it out. Make some adjustments that you might want, like your congressman's name, senator's name, whoever you're going to send it to. Find one article about the health benefits of cannabis. Copy it and paste it into your word processor and print that out. And there are a number of links to articles on the Information Nation website. Then put it in an envelope and mail it to your congressman or your senator, and do this once a month. That's all, just once a month. I'm asking you to spend less than 50 cents a month. And I don't want you to send it to me. Do it as a stamp. Put it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, mail it. Now here's the thing. We need 1 million Americans doing this every month. And if you want to let me know how it's going, you can contact me at the Information Nation Facebook page, or you can PM me on my YouTube or on Google+, or you can email me at ken@theinformationnation.com. Together we can get the people the medicine they need to save their lives in the process. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me in Operation Cannabis. I'll have more later. Bye-bye.